again, everybody. It is Tom Stevens, your resident psychotherapist from Reaction Therapy, here to break down the movie K-12 with Melanie Martinez. I have loved this. This is part 4 of 5. Only 2 parts to go. It has been an amazing movie filled with tons of mental health, with what people struggle with just through life and in school. And what a great job she does highlighting so many different pieces of what our mental health struggles are in life as we grow up. It's no wonder we have so many struggles as adults, because our childhood is filled with this. So look, without further ado, let's get into it. Melanie Martinez, K-12, part 4. Man, those rabbits that clearly don't represent happy, healthy, inspirational, hopeful, motivational, wonderful people. They are the bad guys to me. They are the ones who come in and do damage. They are the ones who take control. They are the ones who are overpowering things and her at this point. And I love the doom, 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 doom. So they're back in a classroom here, and she is being drug in, I guess because she's late again. And look at what's going to happen. I don't know. Let's see.
Shut up! I'm not a bad guy. So don't treat me bad if I'm feeling sad. All right.
Get the picture of this, where all of the children are strapped to their desks, wasted, drugged up, basically, is the picture in this scene. The teacher commands ultimate, rule of that room, yelling at her, demeaning, condescending, and they just want robots to sit there and be still, be quiet. Don't cause trouble. Stay in your seat. And here come these people, all looking alike, by the way, with the red hair and everything and the outfits, here to dispense more drugs. Now, the picture to me with this, obviously, is this is so much of what we've seen in our system, where you can't go in and just be a child. You can't go in and just be yourself. You have to be a robot. You have to conform to what their system is. I've struggled with school for a long time in the system we've created. School kind of almost teaches to the 80%, I call it, the middle 80%, the 10% at the bottom that struggle, like that really struggle with school, or the 10% at the top that just don't really need school, and their ability to handle school is like they're super duper smart and resourceful and they can do their thing. Those top and bottom percentages, which need special attention in 2 different ways, are discounted, and maybe 70% they teach to, but the majority of the middle is what school teaches to. And it's a system of regularity. They do the same thing. They don't adapt over time. They don't change. They don't conform to understanding that children need to be in relationship with the teacher. I heard this great speech on a TED Talk once. This lady who was amazing said, children don't learn from people they don't like. And so often when you get a teacher you don't like, or a teacher that's not nice, you're not going to learn anything from them. And so they don't care, is what I mean. Our system of schooling needs to be adapted, changed, modernized, so that it's more free, not that, COVID taught us that. Don't just let school go, because people aren't going to learn. They're not going to grow up. They're not going to mature. They're not going to get smarter. They're not going to get more capable. We need a system, though, that is a little bit more relational to me.
Please don't be mad if I don't smell back alright. If I fuck on my words, don't think I'm upset, alright. Alright. I'm physically exhausted, tired of my knuckles beating. I'm chewing gum to pass this time of sadness. Can't you see it? You're too busy seeking selfish wishes. Look at how I'm feeling.
I get so caught up in the movie that I'm losing sight of the song. And then I get so caught up in the song, I lose sight of the movie, because she does I love her music. It is upbeat. It's poppy to me, but it's a really important topic. And look at what happened as soon as they shot them up. All of a sudden they brighten up and they act the way that they're supposed to. So it makes them more dependent on that drug to be that person. And So the head guy gets killed, and I guess his son takes over, and now he's the head of school, this younger guy. And now she's in this, like, it looks like almost plastic container where they're looking at her from the outside and smiling and laughing at her in a way. She doesn't look happy anymore.
You're too busy seeking selfish wishes. Look at how I'm feeling. You write me up and say it's love, and I can't believe it. Why can't meet me tonight in detention? I can feel your blood pressure rise. Fuck this tension. Let me crawl up into your mind. Did I mention pretending everything's alright is detention? Detention, detention, pretending everything's alright is. The teachers don't care about me. Fuck how I feel as long as I make money. They let them do whatever they want to me.
The story of a teacher, the story of the authority that's there. The rabbit, the bunny's overlooking from above just to make sure everything's going the way it's supposed to. Teachers don't care about her. As long as she pays attention, as long as she acts the way that she's supposed to, then everything's fine. But she can't be herself then. That's the problem with this whole system. Love the way she sings this song.
They let them do whatever they want.
Let them do what they want. Ultimate authority. Just wants the money.
I'm physically exhausted, tired of my knuckles beating. I'm chewing gum.
Oh man, I am sorry to stop this so much, but you see the tear coming down her face while she's smiling and pretending, and she's exhausted. I can't keep this up. And this is what happens to a lot of children as they go through school, kindergarten all the way to 12th grade, is eventually, whether it's the pressure from the work that needs to be done, whether it's the teacher and the way they're talking or acting towards them, whether it's the bullying from other students, whether it's the social pressure of trying to fit in, it all can break people down.
Exhausted, tired of my knuckles beating. I'm chewing gum to pass this time of sadness. Can't you see it? You're too busy seeking selfish wishes. Look at how I'm feeling. You write me up and say it's love, and I can't believe it. Why can't meet me tonight in detention? I can feel your blood pressure rise. Fuck this tension. Let me crawl up into your mind. Did I mention pretending everything's alright is detention?
Pretending everything is all right is detention. It's like it gets you trapped in your own brain. When I hear that, I'm not sure if that's exactly how it's meant, but the way I heard it was pretending everything's all right and just going along like everything's fine is detention. Like it's horrible. It's not what I want at all. And she's on display here. All three of them on display. The other one's throwing stuff at them, treating them horrible, making fun of them. And she's being treated as an object that's just there to perform, which is the same thing that happens in the classroom with her.
Pretending everything's alright is detention. Detention, detention, pretending everything's alright is detention. When I go home and you say now is not the time. Fuck being alone in the back of the classroom. Stop calling on my phone trying to say that I've been out of life, when all I ever asked was to go to the bathroom.
Gosh. Whoa.
Why can't meet me tonight in detention? I can feel your blood pressure rise. Fuck this tension. Let me crawl up into your mind. Did I mention pretending everything's alright is detention?
Let me crawl up into your mind and letting you know that this is brutal for me. She was like she was fighting it with the eye thing, and then she relented to it, and it's almost like she sent a message to him, you need to come get me and release me, and now he's under her spell. This is the fantasy part, which is what she wants, is just get me out of these shackles that I'm in here so that I can be free, because this is miserable to me. All I want to do is go home. And that's what happens so many times when children are unhappy at school and they're not having a good experience. I just want to get out of here. This is torture for me. This is detention. This is jail. This is terrible. I don't like it. And it doesn't have to be for everybody, but it needs to be a healthy experience. And children need to know they're safe and that it's a good place to be. And it's not that way all the time. A lot of the time.
Pretending everything's alright is the tension tonight. I can feel your blood pressure rise.
Wonder where the bunnies are. Uh-oh. She's gone. Oh. Yeah, now they're not so laughing.
Okay, guys. I think I have a pretty good plan to get us out of this shithole. Angelita, I need you to keep everyone in the gym. Keep them in one place and try to keep them quiet.
I caught a sparkle of light in your eyes that day. I bathed in it, was transported to heaven's.
Interesting. Almost like a love letter that boy wrote to her. And the other girl, who's like now the class president, kind of, she's like running a plan, a system to try to get them all out of this prison that they're in. Even though everybody's in pink and blue and it's lovely and all the colors and stuff like that, it's horrible there. So she's trying to figure out a plan and telling each person what they need to do. And here's Crybaby, who's like, I'm just going to my locker to get my stuff, change it out. And I see this letter that's written by this guy. And so the rulers that be, the powers that be, are all watching over them, but they're trying to scheme to get out of there.
Of light in your eyes that day. I bathed in it, was transported to heaven's gates by it. But I fall at my feet. My words shall only be composed. I can't speak. My inner voice calling my outer self weak, admiring from afar secretly
Earth
me.
to Crybaby, are you in?
Yeah, sorry.
Your job is to manipulate the spawn of Satan himself into letting you into his office so we can hijack that loudspeaker and get everyone out of here.
What's that? I think it's a love letter.
Ah,
I don't know, it doesn't say.
Okay, guys, back to the plan.
manipulate the spawn of
We
Satan.
already got rid of the principal, so that just leaves Leo. We
Oh, he's hearing it.
He's on fire?
Exactly.
I don't know about that, guys.
I agree. Fire's too cliche.
I mean, yeah, but at this point, what other options do we have?
The teacher giving his eyes to a student. Naughty, pretty cute, and she bit her lip back to him. Chewing on her nails and her pens while she's dreaming of him. And he's fucking in sin, you know he is. She said it's for all the right reasons, baby. Don't care about grades, just call me your lady. If I pass this quiz, will you give me your babies?
What the?
Call me your lady. If I pass this quiz.
If I pass this quiz, will you give me your baby? I don't know if this is another dynamic for her in school. It happens as you get older. You know, the flirting between a teacher has been way more prevalent in our world now than ever, where they're flirting back and forth, biting her lip and chewing her nails and passing a note. Is that really what would happen, y'all?
Will you give me your babies? Don't call me crazy. You love me, but you won't come save me. You got a wife and kids, you see them daily. Don't know why you even made me. Teacher's pet. If I'm so special, why am I secret? Yeah, why the fuck is that? Do you regret the things we
boy.
If I'm so special, why am I a secret?
Those words, teacher's pet. If I'm so special, why am I a secret? You know, if I'm so special, if I mean so much to you, why am I so hidden from everything else? Why wouldn't I be? And of course, it's a terrible relationship to have. It should never happen. It's just like a boss to an employee. It shouldn't happen. It's not good. Your boundaries are blurred. Please don't do that. He shouldn't abuse his authority. She needs to know that she's worth more than him just manipulating her like this.
She's feeling like a spider in a cage. You liar, you were her desire. Now she wants to light you on fire. But fuck it, she'll still give you a call and a lighter when you wanna get hot and mess around till you get.
I wonder if this is the part they were talking about the lockers where they're talking about setting something on fire. I didn't hear all of that. If this is part of her plan to manipulate him so that she can, because he's such a son of a, you know, if she's there to manipulate him because you're a horrible teacher, the fact that you would even try to do this with a student, I'm going to burn this whole place down in the chemistry lab now with you in it.
Get numb. She said it's for all the right reasons, baby. Don't care about grades, just call me your lady. If I pass this quiz, will you give me your babies? Don't call me crazy. You love me, but you won't come save me. You got a wife and kids, you see them daily. Don't know why you even made me. Teacher's pet. If I'm so special, why am I a secret? Yeah, why the fuck is that? Do you regret the things we shared that I'll never forget? Well, do you tell me that?
Do you regret the things we shared? And then that part of like, you got a wife and kids. Like, what are you doing?
I knew I'm young, but my mind is well beyond my years. I knew this wouldn't last, but fuck you, don't you leave me here. Teacher's pet. If I'm so special, why am I a secret? Give me back my money, didn't learn a damn thing, honey, from you. Except how to lie and cheat while inside the sheets. Stop calling me your bunny. I won't hop in, you don't own me, do you? I bet you think you do. Well, you don't.
Whoa.
Teacher's pet. If I'm so special, why am I a secret? Yeah, why the fuck is that? Do you regret the things we shared that I'll never forget? Well, do you tell me that? I knew I'm young, but my mind's well beyond my years. I knew this wouldn't last, but fuck you, don't you leave.
Man, it's like she didn't know and she just happened to go back in because she didn't feel right about all of that. And so he actually gave her this lollipop like she didn't really know. So this maybe wasn't a plan. And she shrunk, stripped her down. He was going to mess with her, kill her, whatever, torture her. And thank goodness Crybaby comes in to save Angelita and now take him down.
Teacher's pet. If I'm so special, why
Yes, sir.
am I a secret?
Okay. Bro,
Caught. We should be fine.
that was, dude.
You ever wonder who we were to each other in a past life?
Oh, for sure. Probably had hundreds of lives together.
You could have been my mom.
Yeah. Or we could have been
Conjoined twins. And our parents sold us to a fucking freak show.
That would explain a lot.
That would. It's crazy how many medical benefits Mary Jane has.
I know. And no one gives her any credit.
We don't deserve her.
They're so good together.
Speaking of magical plants.
The bunnies.
You must promise to love me, and damn it if you fuck me over, I will rip your fucking face apart.
This is such a different Melanie Martinez song. So still, so slow, so serious, so like deep. And it's just like, here's the requirements to love me and to be committed to me and to be in this with me. And almost like a love song. And then she's like, you're going down if you mess with me. That will be the end of you if you mess with me.
Step one, you must accept that I'm a little out my mind. Step two, this is a waste if you can't walk me down the finish line. Step three, give me passion, don't make fun of my fashion. Step four,
I'm out of my mind. Don't start unless you're going to finish. About how she looks and what she wears. There's a lot of steps there, y'all.
give me passion, don't make fun of my fashion. Step four, give me more, more. If you can't handle a heart like mine, don't waste your time with me. If you're not down to bleed, no. If you can't handle the choking, the biting, the loving, the smother until you can't handle it, no more, no more. Go home. Can we just be honest? These are the requirements. If you think you can be my one and only true love, you must promise to love me. And damn it if you fuck me over, I will rip your fucking face apart. High school sweethearts, line up, not trying to waste my time. High school sweethearts, shut up if you're not my type. High school sweethearts.
This is my favorite music part of a song, not the lyrics part, because it's so intense. Like, she's going to take you down if you cross her the wrong way. And it started out as such a smooth melody, and then it got into a little bit more upbeat. I wonder about her background. I wonder about her life, if this is kind of her life story and things that she's been through, because she's playing out trauma here. And anybody who wants that intense of a relationship and that much, it was kind of that raw, aggressive type of sexual energy. It's just, I just wonder where she's come from and how people have maybe hurt her in the past and how she has been treated, honestly, in the past. I just don't know much about her history, but it's amazing how she can sing this serious stuff with these smile on her face, because she seems so sweet. She seems so nice, and she's singing a real topic that so many people, I think, can relate to in such a serious and then fun way.
Line up, they're trying to waste my time. High school sweethearts.
High school sweethearts.
If you're not my type. Step five, you can't be scared to show me off and hold my hand. Step
Yep.
six, if you can't put in work, I don't know what you think this fucking is.
Amen.
Step seven, this one goes to 11. If you cheat, you will die, die. If you can't handle a heart like mine, don't waste your time with me. If you're not down to bleed, no. If you can't handle the choking, the biting, the loving, the smother until you can't handle it, no more, no more. Go home. Can we just be honest? These are the requirements. If you think you can be my one and only true love, you must promise to love me. And damn it if you fuck me over, I will rip your fucking face apart. High school sweethearts, line up, they're trying to waste my time. High school sweethearts, shut up Could you hold me through the night? Put your lips all over my eye. Salty face when I start crying. Could you be my first time? Eat me up like apple pie. Make me not wanna die. Love me rough and let me fly. Get me up, yeah, get me high. Tie me down, don't leave my side. Don't be a waste of my time. Can
All the dreams of high school, like when there's a relationship, high school sweethearts, you know, that it'll be forever and this is going to last. And so very few times it ever does because life goes on and we grow up and things happen. But she's just painting that dream picture of high school sweethearts. And can we just be this forever? Can you stay with me forever? Can you treat me this way? Can we be this so that I never have to worry about being hurt again? Probably because she's been hurt before. And I just want something I can trust, you know? It's why commitment's so valuable in relationships. You have to be committed and not just give up at any turn and not treat somebody else unfairly or nastily or manipulate or cheat, or it's just not good ever. So I like how she says, I just want a relationship that I can count on that gives me all these things. Is that asking too much? So that I don't have to worry about being hurt again.
we just be honest? These are the requirements. If you think you can be my one and only true love, you must promise to love me. And damn it if you fuck me over, I will rip your fucking face apart. High school sweethearts, line up, not trying to waste my time. High school sweethearts, shut up if you're not my type. High school sweethearts, line up, not trying to waste my time. High school sweethearts, shut up if you're not my type.
The love letter. So sweet. This has the most gorgeous scenery I've ever seen. Like, this movie is incredible the way it's laid out.
You got this.
So he's going to try to go for it, I guess, and tell her, that's me that wrote the letter.
Super easy, don't stress. Fuck. You want to go to the dance? Do you want to go to the dance with me?
You all right? Hey,
Hi.
you okay?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yeah, what's up?
I was looking for you because I wanted to ask you. I would like you to go to the dance with me.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Doesn't
I don't
look
know if
good.
you got my note, but
Wait, he wrote the letter? With that
Oh,
poetic touch, I just assumed it must have been written by a girl. Damn.
no
Well-
way.
You know what they say?
Oh,
Keep your friends
man.
close and your enemies closer.
I'd love to go with you.
okay.
Enemies closer. So she's on to something here. This is interesting. Poor guy. $150th. Uh-oh.
Brandon, why are you touching her? Why are you touching her? Lucy, how could you do this to me? He's mine. You're just gonna stand there and watch this happen?
Wow.
I made
She's
you.
lost her
You have
power.
nothing without me. Ugh.
Ladies, this place looks sort of beautiful, don't you think? It'll make some beautiful ashes.
I'm really
Oh.
nervous. Should we really be doing this?
It'll be fine. Tonight's the night.
Just stick to the plan. I made it. It's meticulous. You'll be okay.
Oh. He loves her.
You know what you gotta do.
Wait, why is she here?
Angelita, don't you want to dance with me now?
Ooh.
You want to fuck off now?
Woo! Yes, sir. Way to go. I love
no
it.
way in hell you had enough time to get rid of Leo.
Yeah, shouldn't you be up there?
Where?
The loudspeaker.
Yeah, why aren't you up there?
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I got us to the dance by Leo.
What?
I know.
Girl, seriously? You let that monster manipulate you?
So that was the head of the school. That's the son of the old head of the school that died. And he's asking her to the dance. This is so messed up. This is bad. But I wonder if she's really like caught by his spell with that.
Even I didn't abandon ship this time. And trust me, I wanted to.
I thought we were actually gonna get out of this place for good.
Look, I'm sorry. I am. Seriously? Look, I don't know. I guess I was just
Being selfish.
This happens so much in high school.
forget it.
Wait. Nope. It's fine. Just let her go. She's fine.
Well, that is the end of part 4 of the Melanie Martinez K-12 movie. It's a cliffhanger. I just can't wait for the last part to see how this comes together, because that is so much a part of high school where, you know, you have this plan, everybody's together, we're on the same team, and then all of a sudden she gets asked by this guy and her heart melts and she wants to go with him. And it's like, I can't keep doing it. I'm sorry. I had to follow my heart, or I had to go with this because I just didn't think this would happen. And then she bails on them and they're so upset and so dejected. Oh man, crybaby. Let's see what happens. I'm hoping she has a bigger plan or something else is going to happen here that helps them overcome and not be manipulated and controlled anymore. Anyway, you know this isn't real therapy. This is just Tom talking about an awesome movie from Melanie Martinez, K-12. Leave us your comments, feedback, insight. Go to the links if you want professional help. It is there. You're going to need it after this movie. And remember, mental health matters. Come back for part 5. Thanks so much for being a part of Reaction Therapy. We'll see you next time.